Adidas camp, man, and it was kind of wild. man, he came out and said that Dan Morley is a liar, and I would never be a part of any organization that he's a part of. And that's pretty deep, man, because you got to remember, man, he was the whole reason James Harden wanted to come to Philly. You know what I mean? He felt like that in Houston, that he gave him the tools and opportunity to give him the best chance to win a championship. So that was the whole reason of the link up. Now, my man James Harden called him a liar. Like, that's strong words, you feel me? And to do it at your Adidas press conference or whatever he was doing, like live, where people could just go ahead and, it's the world of phones. Everything comes out real quick in just the instant of snap. You feel me? Just remember how that Jordan Poole and that Draymond Green situation went down. But anywho, you know what I mean? James Harden, I see both sides of the story. You know what I mean? So let's look at it from James Harden eyes first. James Harden eyes, you feel me? He was like, I felt like I was loyal to you. I gave you some good years in Houston. I came to Philly. I took a nice discount last year. It's only right that you give me what I would like, what I want. You feel me? And probably, the business guy that guy was, he said, sure, James, man, I got you, man. Sit back. Don't worry. I'm going to give you what you want. You know what I mean? And then, trade talk stopped. You know what I mean? So James Harden felt betrayed. He felt like, dog, I gave you an opportunity. Why not give me what I want? You know what I mean? I'm not happy here. Y'all not trying to give me a long-term deal. So why not just go ahead and ship me and get some more key valuable pieces? Because the Clippers do have some good key valuable pieces there. You know what I mean? That you can move to Philly and help build Philly up. If I was there, I would say yes. Most definitely. You know what I mean? Got you. I understand I don't want to go to a full rebuild. But like I said, the Clippers got some players that I felt like it can help the Sixers not drop down so much, because you got Embiid, the second big in the league. We already know that Jokic is number one, but Embiid is right there in the conversation. You know what I mean? He is the dominant force. He is the dominant big man. He plays on both ends of the floor. So why not just try to get good, valuable pieces while James Harden is still valuable? You know what I mean? Because we all know that, and we all seeing that James Harden is starting to decrease a little bit. Father Time might have clipped him, might have got him a little bit. You feel me? And it's not a bad thing, because Father Time is undefeated. You know what I mean? But still, James Harden is still producing. James Harden is still averaging 20 points a game. James Harden was still leading or in the top 5 in assists. If I'm not mistaken, I think he led the lead in assists. So it's not saying that James Harden hit a cliff, a straight dive. James Harden is still a walking bucket. He showed you in the playoffs that he's still capable of dropping 40. You know what I mean? Now, it's not on an everyday consistent basis. It's not what it used to be in Houston, but James Harden is still a good, key, valuable player in this league who still can ball in this league. You know what I mean? There's no way that James Harden should be blackballed from this league. You know what I mean? I don't think that James Harden is almost in that Melo situation, because we all sit here and I still say Melo should not have been in that situation. You know what I mean? So I clearly feel like James Harden is still a bucket getter in this league. So why not get good value off of James Harden now before he's disgruntled, as people like to say? He could come into camp out of shape and he's not going to put in the work. Then why have that guy, that bad vibe in your organization? Now, I'm not for always every time that these players try to they piss, moan, and groan, they demand a trade. No, but if both parties really, because like I said, the Sixers are not really looking to bring in James Harden for long term. Now, I'm not saying that James Harden should get a super max or a max deal, but I believe that a 3-year contract is not a bad contract on the books for Philly, in my opinion. But now let's flip it to the business side. Now, the business side is completely different. Now, you know what I mean? Now, they try to feel like what's best for their organization and not what's best for the player right now. If they trade away James Harden, what can they really get from James Harden? You know what I mean? And they already know that asking price of James Harden, you can't ask for a first round and big names really. You're kind of going to get some of that bench role players a little bit, or role players, period. So, on the business side to Philly, they're probably saying right now it's not really good for